And now, meteorologist Marty with Southern Colorado's most accurate forecast.
And good morning. The snow is done. The fog has not yet left the area. Probably won't for the next couple of hours, so that's your main concern as you're going out and about, whether to church or to some other events that you may have planned for the morning. 18 degrees right now out at Powers and Woodman. Obviously, you can see there as you look back towards Woodman Hill. You can't see it. That's the point. And there are some slick spots out there which you also are going to have a very difficult time seeing. Watch the bridges and overpasses, some of the secondary roadways, the on and off ramps in particular. US 24 and Peterson Road out there at Muggabuck Pest Control showing 20 degrees with a calm wind. We do have some icing on some of the trees and shrubbery, so that's going to be pretty this morning, by the way. Again, though, just make sure that you dressed appropriately. We have similar looking ground conditions in Pueblo in that we have a little bit of snow on mainly cooler surfaces. Visibility has been better so far this morning around Pueblo, but obviously there's a pretty good deck of low clouds yet hanging on overhead. Those will take a while to break up. And out east, it hasn't been quite as foggy this morning as we've seen along the Front Range, but you can also see a little fresh snow on the grass there in Los Animas. That's the view towards the Benton County Courthouse, and we have 22 degrees right now and a nice light wind. So pretty wintry start to the day. I mean, that's pretty true area-wide right now. Teens and 20s cover most of Colorado. It's a little colder when you get up high. Leadville's only at 2 degrees, but we don't have a lot of wind anywhere, which is nice to be able to report. What was left of the snow showers over southeastern Colorado around midnight last night quickly fell apart, and so now we're just left over with some of this sort of gray that you see on the map representing the low clouds and patchy fog that we are contending with right now. Skycast shows this beginning to break up by about the middle of the morning, so that by lunchtime I think we'll have a partly cloudy sky, and then later on this afternoon perhaps enough instability for the clouds to rebuild over the mountains and maybe even produce a few sprinkles or flurries. We're not expecting anything significant today, but it wouldn't be a shock to see that happen, particularly over the mountain areas south and west of Pueblo. Look for highs to eventually reach the 40s to around 50 at lower elevations, 30s for the high country. I do think it's going to take quite a while to get there, as I mentioned a while ago. In fact, at lunchtime, many of you will likely still only be in the 30s, so be prepared for that. But we do think that eventually with some sunshine, we'll get into the 40s through many parts of the Pikes Peak region. Perhaps we keep Cripple Creek at about 36. Divide might remain in the 30s. Talked to Larry up there this morning. Picked up a couple of inches of snow and almost 2/10 of an inch of liquid, so that was a nice little snow for us. Along the Arkansas River, we're expecting temperatures to be very similar to what we showed you in the Pikes Peak region, with mainly 40s to around 50 along the river and probably 40s over most of the mountain areas to the south and west of Pueblo. Overnight tonight, we do think that whatever clouds may have rebuilt over the mountains will break up. We'll end up with a mostly clear sky. It'll be a little cool tonight. And tomorrow doesn't look to be all that much warmer, by the way. There's a reinforcing shot of cool air coming in for tomorrow. It's not going to bring any more snow to the area, but it should keep our temperatures from getting out of the 40s in Colorado Springs. A little warmer on Tuesday with 50s. Wednesday, we could be up near 70 degrees, likely going to be a breezy day as well. Then cooler and unsettled through the end of the week with a chance for some afternoon and evening showers that could be in the form of rain or snow depending on your elevation. Doesn't look like a real organized storm system, but it's that time of year where we get enough instability in the atmosphere. We can cook up a few showers over near the mountains. Pueblo will go with 50s tomorrow and Tuesday, then jump up into the 70s on Wednesday. So that looks to be the pick day of the next 7. Again, a little cooler, more clouds through the end of the week. Might even get a few sprinkles around Thursday afternoon. Saturday looks pretty nice with highs back in the 60s. In Canyon City, we'll expect temperatures to rise into the 50s Monday and Tuesday with upper 60s to near 70 on Wednesday. And then especially near the mountains, a chance for some sprinkles or flurries either Thursday or Friday afternoon. A little tough to pick out which one of those might bring you a better chance. But in neither case does it look like anything real heavy at the moment. Lows will moderate into the 30s over the next several days. And in Teller County, we'll go with the possibility that a few flurries may redevelop this afternoon. But as I mentioned, we don't really expect much. Still 40s for tomorrow, then up into the 50s Tuesday and Wednesday. A couple of showers could be in the form of rain or snow Thursday and Friday afternoons. Highs down around 40 or so. And we're back up to 50 next Saturday. So right now it looks like next weekend's going to work out pretty well for us.
Looks like hump day. Hump day.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, the problem has kind of been that's the pattern we've been in. Our weekends have been a bit crummy here.
Yeah, right in the middle of the week. But
yeah, if we can mirror that maybe next weekend, we'll start getting this all figured out.
And you know what? I just read on Twitter that today is World Meteorological Day.
I did not know that.
Yeah, apparently in 1950 on this date, the World Meteorological Organization was established.
Well, good for them.
All right, good for you.
Well, I should pay attention to that.
There you go. I just read it on Twitter. The joy of social media.